Hi everyone. Okay, I'm starting to feel like my friend C. I was making a video for humanity with one of the wisdom cards, and Monty was whining at the door, so I went ahead and grabbed him, and then Oliver was like barking at me. So anyway, I'd opened up the Akashic records of humanity at this time, and the two cards that came forward, one was amethyst wings, and then the other was rainbow wings. Both cards were obviously had angels in them, and to kind of just encapsulate what they had both said, is that we're going through a lot of turmoil right now, and you've probably felt it on the planet. In the United States, we've got elections tomorrow. I've sort of become apolitical because I don't think that there's just so much money influencing elections, and that's probably, maybe it's where in your country if you're not in the United States as well. So it just becomes really hard to be engaged in that way. And I trust we've got a new system coming. There's all sorts of new things coming. So that's what it was sort of referencing, was the turmoil, and there's a lot of inner turmoil. So we're feeling a lot of chaoticness on the planet. Right, Oliver? Right, Monty? And so I think we can ask our angels to be in the moment, because that's sort of what dogs do, right? They just are in the moment. They're like, do I get a treat now? You know, like, where's my food? Where's my water? There's all these expectations, right? Yeah, that's it. Do I want to go to we want to go to the park. Oh, the park is the best. So take yourself to the park. Listen to your heart. Stay in the moment. Realize, try to just be kind to people around you. Everyone's got stuff that they're going through, and if they're an empath, I mean, they've been really feeling stuff on the planet. I mean, it's just it's hectic right now, and what I've learned from a creator space is that whatever we focus on expands. So try to focus on the stuff that feels really good, right? Yeah, like the best kibble, like salmon. You guys like salmon. Bones, you know. All those good things. I've been connected to this really cool guy down in Brazil, so I've bought some big pieces of phenacite or phenakite, and I'm going to show you some of those in a little while. I'm wearing a nice piece of lapis I got from an beautiful Afghan man in a textile bazaar in Dubai. And if I'd been out there earlier, or if it was on my way back, I guess I would have probably brought a lot of big stones back from him. He had some really cool stuff. So anyway, I think I'll open up the records of this lapis. Film update, my Emily Grimes, who was doing the Grand Canyon, from Grand Canyon University, she's amazing, like, person, and she was helping me some with the edits, but she's gotten really busy. And now the universe has connected me with a woman who was active in doing broadcasting, editing, broadcasting stuff locally or in Phoenix, and has done some stuff, I think, with PBS and stuff like that. So, and her husband's really into stuff too. So that's kind of fun. That's a new connection. I don't know where that's going, but she's very spiritual, and so I think we're very similar in that way. When I first started this project for this film, the masters that I love, that Rebecca Dawson channels, told me it would be like a 3-year project. And I was like, what? You know? And so we started it in February 2020. My friend Shaizan was visiting me, and I drug him with me to meet a woman who does kind of readings of energy fields and things. And so we were playing with her, and I had him do a little bit of that filming while I was there with her. And that kind of started the whole thing, this whole idea of this film. So, you know, I'm appreciative for Shaizan. He's not really involved with it right now, and so, but I appreciate the beginning part of all that, because I don't think I would have made a film without him. And so I appreciate him, and now it's just a matter of, we've got so much filming, and we may do some more, but not really a lot with this project. I mean, the bulk of the filming, I had so many beautiful people show up. I mean, Oliver and I had an incident where we had to start going to the park to walk, and then, which at first I thought was like, oh, it's a drag, you know, and then And then I was like, oh, I started like recognizing the beauty and going to the park, and I met so many amazing people there. And then one of my old neighbors saw me, and he was like, oh, I've got a nephew that just graduated film school. Do you need any help with your project? You know, and then so he showed up. I'm going to put you guys down, okay? And so anyway, he showed up, and he was part of filming, and he supported my project. And I was like, you know, this is how the universe works. That's when you feel like you're really in flow. So I think the message right now is, as much as we can, to try to stay in flow, focus on things that feel really good, feel inspiring. I've been doing Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations. I started those in April, and it felt like a guidance. And I'm trying to really do one every day. And then he has a restorative sleep one. I listened to some of the science stuff yesterday that he's doing. I've done his progressive retreat, and I've got a retreat in Mexico with them in December that I'm really looking forward to. So I'll share more about that journey. And what I found out in watching one of his things yesterday is that the material is on his website, and you really need to have a good understanding of the intention setting and how, you know, our repetitive brain patterns can get in the way, so that when you do these meditations, you're focusing on the right things. And because when you're focusing on the right things, people are having all sorts of great experiences, whether it's spontaneous healings or, you know, relationship stuff, abundance stuff, just less anxiety. And, you know, like, to me right now, that's kind of what the planet in general would be really awesome. If people were figuring out a way to relax the anxiety that they're feeling. So anyway, so from my space to your space, blessings and love to you. Hang in there. Keep looking for the good in each other. See everyone around you happy and thriving. Try to not have judgment on people and their thoughts and their values and their ideas and all that sort of stuff that we want to figure out whether we like or dislike or whatever, right? You know, that keeps us in separation, and which doesn't feel good. And you can always feel that. You'll know when you feel connected to people and when you don't. And I think when we don't, it's because we are exercising some form of judgment. And I would encourage everyone just to look for the good in each other. That's what I love, Jason Mraz. You know, look for the good and find things that you enjoy doing and keep focusing there and expand your heart and, you know, just enjoy your life. There's a lot of things we can focus on right now. You know, like anything from financials, the stock market, to like, you know, anyway, supply chain, you know, it's just like, and the news media, they don't try to do us any favors with any of this, you know, they just like sell anxiety. And depending on where you are on that scale, you can take a dive into anxiety. You don't want to do that, I can tell you. It doesn't feel good, right? And so I love when Esther Hicks says that people call her Pollyanna, and then she'll turn around and say, no, Pollyanna lived a pretty darn happy life. So, I mean, we really get to decide what we want to focus on, right? All right, blessings and love to you. Take care. Keep smiling. Grab your favorite crystal, you know, let it remind you of how amazing and powerful you are and how supported and loved. Talk to your angels and guides. They're around us. You'll see that in this film. And they just wait for you to engage them. So blessings and love to you. Take care.